Hey guys, this is a very specific one, a very special chapter in A Million Days book number 4. This is chapter 3. And I'm going to read when Jessica Scratch Volkoff is inside of a bar. She found out that her ex-boyfriend passed away due to gun violence in the apocalypse where no guns are supposed to be allowed. So now that there is, she's kind of trying to keep herself sane. So she steps out, goes to a bar, and this is where we're at. For the first time in weeks, Jessica allowed herself to stop moving. She thought about the crazy house, about the way its halls echoed with laughter before it turned to gunfire, about Cody, his calm, his stupid grin, his loyalty. She thought about Sonny's eyes when he told her to be careful. She took another drink. "Careful's dead," she whispered. The door creaked open behind her. Instinct kicked in. Jessica spun on her heel, drumsticks drawn, body tense. 3 strangers stood in the doorway, 2 women and 1 man, all dressed like scavengers. One of the guys, Johnny, says, "Whoa, easy girl. We just came in here for a drink like you." Jessica's grip loosened. They weren't wearing suits like the No Men. No black and white uniforms, no smug insignias, just survivors. Or at least that's what they wanted her to think. Jessica hesitated. Maybe, just maybe, the world hadn't gone completely to shit. She slid her weapon back into her holsters. "Then have a drink," she said. A woman named Helga said, "Oh, you're dangerous. I like you." Scratch responds, "Yeah, I've been in Danger boot camp lately." Johnny, the other guy, says, "How's that going for you?" And Jessica smirked, spinning the glass between her fingers. "I'd rather talk about how an asshole like you got lucky with these 2 babes. I'm Jessica. Friends call me Scratch." The woman, Iris, that was with the group said, "Oh my God, Scratch is such a cute nickname. Why didn't I think of that?" Scratch responds, "Because your eye isn't cut, bitch." They laughed, a rough human sound in an inhuman world. Jessica sized them up. Johnny was lanky, a raspy voice, bleached blonde tattooed shoulder, wearing a white tank top despite the cold. His coat hung from Iris's hand, a platinum blonde with a braid down one side and a flower tied to the end, like she'd forgotten what century it was. Helga, a messy brunette, wore plaid and bracelets that jingled when she moved. They were armed, but not much. Knives, small, manageable. Johnny said, "I'm sorry, not being a gentleman. My name's Johnny History. This is Helga with the jewelry, and Iris with the braid. Where are you from?" Scratch said, "Nowhere. My place got shot up." Iris said, "Crossbows?" she asked casually, flipping her braid. Scratch replied, "Nope, guns." Johnny laughed. "Guns? Where's your time machine, sweetheart?" Because remember, no guns. Nobody knows about it. And Jessica's jaw tightened. "Somebody found guns," she said, "and they used them." A shadow passed through her tone. The others noticed, but didn't push. Helga broke the tension. "Oh my God, they have vinyls." She darted behind the bar, flipping through old records like childlike glee. "Even jazz," she said. Johnny said, "Helga, we don't even have power to play those." Helga says, "So? What's wrong with looking at the covers? It's art." Scratch chimes in and said, "We should start a band." She said that dryly, sipping her drink. "I play drums. I'm sure we could find a generator somewhere." Just being cute. Johnny says, "No way. I sing." "Don't fuck with me, Jessica. I'd love to start a band." Iris chimed in and said, "Bassist over here." Helga, still flipping through the vinyls, says, "Yeah, and I play guitar. Look at this album. Classic." Johnny sat there grinning. "Then let's toast to that. To the high flyers." Iris said, "I like it." Jessica, she smirked. "Catchy name," she said. "Sounds like you actually believe in something." Johnny turned to the corner, reaching for a glass, but the move was too smooth. His shoulders shifted wrong. Jessica noticed the glance he threw to Iris, the faint nod. They were about to rob her. Jessica didn't flinch. She swirled her drink again. "It's cold outside," she said. "Why are you in a tank top, little man?" Johnny's smile stretched. "Nothing warms me up anymore," he laughed, "except alcohol." Then the door exploded inward. Boom! The wood shattered off its hinges as Aiden and 3 gnomons stormed in, pistols raised. Their black suits gleamed with frost and gunmetal. Johnny said, "Yo, what the hell?" Bang, bang, bang. Bullets shredded the air. Johnny's body convulsed, chest, ribs, neck. Before slamming into the bar, Jessica dove behind him, glass exploding over her head. A bullet tore through her shoulder. Hot pain screamed down her arm. She bit back a yell, grabbed Johnny's body, and used it for cover. Aiden was firing the gun and said, "Hold your fire, save your bullets." The gunfire stopped. Jessica's blood dripped onto the counter. Her breath came fast and sharp. Aiden's boot clicked closer. "You can't run forever, Scratch." Jessica's reply was the sound of her glass bottle shattering against the wall. Bang! She burst through the back door, slamming it into a guard outside. His nose broke with a sick pop. Blood sprayed as he crumbled. She sprinted towards the alley, clutching her bleeding shoulder. Behind her, Aiden's voice barked, "After her! Go!" Inside, Helga and Iris trembled, knives half drawn. Aiden said, "Who are you?" Helga and Iris said, "No one, nobody." Helga said, "We were here. We were trying to kill her," talking about Jessica. Aiden paused, studying them, his gun lowered slightly. "Give me your weapons." They obeyed, hands shaking, sliding the knives across the counter. Aiden holstered his pistol inside. "Thanks." Wonder what's gonna happen to Jessica, right? Tune in, make sure you get that copy, A Million Days, on jo.net in the shopping section. Yeah.